Good evening, everyone. How are you tonight? Welcome to Prescott Valley's kickoff to the Christmas and holiday season, our annual festival, Lights and Parade, put on to you for this evening's wonderful celebration, the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, the town of Prescott Valley, all of our partners and friends, Prescott Pro Sound. We've got a great night, and isn't weather beautiful? I mean, it's okay, you know, we always love the cold and the spirit of the season, but really when you're out here, it's kind of nice that it's not raining or snowing, and we can have a beautiful parade, and everything can start tomorrow. But we've got some great entertainment for you this evening. I'm Marnie Yule. I'll be your host. I'm the president and CEO of the Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, and this is one of my favorite events all year long. I get to see so many friends and family, and I've got a dear friend from California joining me. And some of you kids, she's a high school friend, so that tells you we've been around a long time together. But it's a great evening, and we're going to have a lot of fun. We have about 35 entries in the parade. So, yes, our schools, local businesses, and organizations, they're all coming out tonight to help us celebrate as we kick off. And, of course, the highlight is the lighting of the Civic Center. And if you hear any year or you've known, it's grown and become more beautiful every year. Public Works has said they've gone all out tonight, so it's going to be even bigger and beautiful than ever. So please give a big round of applause to all the work they put into this, because we might not have time when we're done. But we're going to start the evening's festivities with one of my favorite groups. It's the Coyote Springs Choir under the direction of Mr. David Johnson. So please give them a big, rousing holiday welcome. Coyote Springs Choir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Prescott Valley's annual lighting of the Civic Center. My name is David Johnson, and this is the Coyote Springs Choir and Ukulele Band. Our ensemble is made up of 4th, 5th, and 6th grade students who rehearse Monday and Wednesday mornings before school. The first two songs, Angels Hovering Around and No Christmas Tree, will feature the students singing and playing
Your soul is an appalling dumping. the most disgraceful assortment of rubbish imaginable, mangled up in tangled up knots. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch. You're the nauseous super nos. You're a crooked, dirty jockey, and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kid. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. So bring us some figgy pudding. So bring us some figgy pudding. So bring us some figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it right here. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bright light right there.
We hope that you will come join us for our annual Christmas concerts on Tuesday, December 19th and Wednesday, December 20th. Both concerts will start at 6 p.m. and will be held at the Glassford Hill Middle School auditorium. Merry Christmas and thank you for supporting music at Coyote Springs Elementary and throughout the community as well.
Oh my God, so much. Please give a round of applause one more time to Coyote Springs Choir and Mr. David Johnson. We are so fortunate to have them join us every year, and it's always great to have them. Thank you for starting our evening off with the spirit of the holiday. Also, roaming around out there, we have Cub Pack 330 selling mistletoe, So all you sweethearts out there, it's a good time to get your mistletoe. It's by donation only, so they'll be out there. And also down here on the side by the Civic Center is Desert Valley Girl Scouts, and they have hot chocolate for you, and that's also by donation. So support our local youth organizations and purchase some mistletoe and some hot chocolate. Well, we're going to continue on with this evening's festivities and performances with the Bradshaw Mountain Middle School Choir under the direction of Ardith Ohm Moser. So if we can bring them up on the stage. What do you think? Is everybody having a good time? Who out there is the first time they've been to Prescott Valley's Holiday Festival of Lights? Welcome, welcome. We're so glad you're joining us this evening. This is one of our special evenings as we kick off, and you're in for a very, very big treat when we light up the Civic Center. I tell them every year I think they can see it from space because it's absolutely gorgeous. We got some Cub Scouts right here with the mistletoe. Wave to everybody, guys. There you go. Pack 330 from Prescott Valley. We also want to thank APS for their sponsorship of the parade. APS helps us keep the lights on. And if you haven't been out there, speaking of lights, Valley of Lights is open every night between 6 and 10 through December 30th. We had our first ever walk through Valley of Lights last Tuesday night, and surprisingly a huge success. Was over 2,500 people that took the stroll through Valley of Lights, and it was quite a beautiful evening, and we look to make that an annual event, probably only one time, but an annual event every year for a stroll through Valley of Lights. So put that on your calendar. Let me know when you're ready. I'm going to introduce you. We are so fortunate to have amazing instructors and teachers continuing the performing arts in our school and our middle school and our high school. So please, without further ado, please welcome Bradshaw Middle School Choir and Mrs. Ardith Ohm Moser directing.
Hello there. We're so glad that you're here to listen to some festive music. It's our pleasure to do this evening for you. Yes, again, I'm Ardith Ohm Moser, and it's my first year at Bradshaw Mountain Middle School as the choir director. We stress a great deal of importance on learning how to sing a cappella. What does that mean, choir? Without any instruments, that's right. So we're having a good time tonight bringing you some a cappella music. Please enjoy the Bradshaw Mountain Middle School Choir.
Here we come a-caroling among the leaves so green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and a Merry Christmas too. And we wish you a Happy New Year. And we wish you a Happy New Year. Here we come a-caroling. We are not daily beggars who beg from door to door, but we are neighbors' children whom you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and a Merry Christmas too. And we wish wish you a happy new year. We are not daily beggars who beg from door to door, but we are neighbors' children who you have seen before. Love and joy come to you, and a Merry Christmas too. And we wish you a Happy New Year. And we wish you a Happy New Year. Here we come a-caroling. Bless the master of this house, likewise the mistress too. And all the little children, a wish from us to you. Love and joy come to you, and a Merry Christmas too. And we wish you a Happy New Year. And we wish you a Happy New Year. Here we come a-caroling. Here we come a-caroling. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner you hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Streets of street lights, even stoplights, flicker bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Hear the snow crush, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene. And above all this bustle you hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Everybody's on the scene. Makes us all merry. Do it again. Ready? Keep up with me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. It's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock. That's the jingle bell. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
We would love to invite you to our Christmas concert. Our holiday concert of our band and choir is December 14th at 5:30. Please join us. We'll be doing some other very festive selections. Thank you very much for having us.
Please, one more time, give a big round of applause, Bradshaw Mountain Middle School Choir. Wonderful job. Love that a cappella. I'm going to bring this down right here. Maybe I'm doing it right, Teddy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Get ready here for a very important person that's going to join us next. Again, Cub Scout Pack 330 is selling mistletoe, and the Desert Valley Girl Scouts have hot chocolate over there. It's still turning into a beautiful evening, and put the lights on me?
Sorry, go ahead.
Hello?
You're good to go.
Is that you talking to me, Teddy?
It is.
Where is that? Anyway, it's going to be a beautiful evening. We're at perfect time. We're going to turn on the lights at 6 o'clock, but right now, very special message. Please join me in welcoming our mayor, the Honorable Harvey Skoog.
It'll probably work. I'll try it. Yeah. No, the thing goes down. Oh, Marty, thank you. I appreciate that. And good evening to you all and welcome. Thank you all for coming. It's good to see you all. Except in the light, it's kind of hard to see here. It's a little bit dark. Tonight, we will officially commence our Christmas season, our Christmas holiday season with a parade, Christmas lights, Santa Claus, and of course there's hot chocolate and cookies. In reflecting on the approbations of the season, we think again of our forefathers who fought for and obtained our liberty and independence. These forefathers also laid the groundwork for the greatest nation on earth. They then wrote that very special Constitution, which gives us our very priceless freedoms that we today enjoy. Freedom of religion is one of the bedrock freedoms that comes to mind during this Christmas season. From this, we are privileged to enjoy in our own tradition Christmas, Hanukkah, and other seasonal celebrations. This event we are about to enjoy was put together by the Chamber of Commerce, Arts and Culture Commission, the Parks and Recreation Department, and the Public Works staff. Soon you will see the lights shining bright along the buildings, the streets, and on our grounds.
They can't hear you. I'm just making it louder,
Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Marnie says people can't hear me, so I'll try better. As you can imagine, stringing those lights is a very big job, requiring a lot of hard work. When you get the opportunity, thank the Public Works people for their service. Christmas lights are an important part of our holiday seasons. The lights remind us that this is a festive time, a time of reflection, a time of joy, a time of love, and an opportunity for each of us to celebrate the holidays in our own tradition. For Christians, it is the anniversary of the birth of Jesus 2,000 years ago. His love, faith, and charity is an inspiration to millions of men and women around the world. For our Jewish friends, it is Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, which commemorates the victory of the Maccabees over the Syrians and the rededication of the temple in Jerusalem in the year 165 BC. For our Muslim friends who recognize Christ as one of the Lord's prophet, Christmas marks the birth of a divinely inspired messenger. These seasonal commemorations are distinguished not for personal pleasure or self-indulgence, but to worship and allow for the heartfelt religious desire to make one another happy. Remember that there are those who are closest to your hearts, even though they may be far away in miles. Also give special thought to the universal bonds that link mankind together. And remember that there are those in our community who are struggling under the weight of difficult financial times. Please continue to be generous in the sharing of blessings throughout the season and beyond. May your hearts be warmed and inspired with love, giving, and charity. I wish you all a joyful holiday season and a happy, healthy, and prosperous new year. Now, I would like to again introduce our Chamber of Commerce President, Marnie Ewell, who has a story for you and the young folks. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah to you all. Marnie, you're up.
Thank you so much. Good job. Please join me one more time, a round of applause for our Mayor, Harvey Skoog. Wishing everyone the best of the season as Prescott Valley kicks off this holiday and Christmas season. And I got to thank my staff, first of all, Gloria and Brady and one of our ambassadors, Matt Searcher, that are over there. First of all, they're over there lining up the floats and the parade, so they're working hard, not enjoying all the fun we're having over here. But we've got Gloria's out there, and we're going to be telling the story of the night before Christmas. And so if I could have the kids come up, anybody that wants to come and be a part of the story, and then afterwards we have candy canes for everyone. So we're going to do the night before Christmas right here in the front of the stage. So any kids that want to come up and join me, please do. Oh, this is perfect. I've never had this, but I need this up higher to my lips. Hey, how's everybody? Huh? Go sit down. Hi, Damon. Why don't you come up behind me here? You guys can come up behind me here. There you go. Give those to Gloria. She's right there. Oh, just kind of go like this then. Yeah, like, come on. Just slide over a little closer. Here we go. Here we go. You can slide over a little closer. Is everybody here? Because you know I need help telling this story, right? Do you know it? You don't know all of it? You've watched the movie before. Oh, okay. Well, let's get everybody up here. We got room here. Oh, this is great. This is my favorite part. And isn't that what we love, the spirit of the season? You want to stand right over here? Can you stand right here? Here, just come right there. There you go. Yeah, here, just stand right there. Why don't you look out there and you can wave. There we go. How's that? Okay, you ready? Who's ready? Me. Okay. Because I'm going to need help, remember? All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the... Not a creature was stirring, not even a... The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were snuggled, nested all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and Ma in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. You know all these words. This is good. I need help. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer with a driver with a little old driver so lively and quick. I knew in a moment it must be more rapid than eagles. His coursers, they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Ready? Now, Dasher, now, Dancer, now, Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. I hear back there somebody knows this. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the house the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, and his cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was curved up in a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth. The smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a jelly. He was chubby and plump and a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Laugh? With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon I gave I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, up the chimney he ran as he gave a nod, and he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and they all flew away like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, ready? Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Please give everybody a round of applause. I had the best storytellers here. Woo! Okay, well, we have Gloria's over there with candy canes. Do you all want a candy cane? Oh, right here. Let's get a candy cane. Okay, all right, thank you. Wow, I'm disappearing. Like a sack full of kids. Did you get one? Did you get it? Gloria? 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 Oh, wait. We will in just a sec, Mayor. Let me give one to the kids, okay, Amelia? Let me get them for the kids first, and then we'll see about parents, because we have 100. And welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome. There you go. There you go. Yeah, she has right there. So if I could have, I've got the mayor here, Councilwoman Rooney. I know you're here, Councilman Grossman. Are you out there? Any of our town council members, if you could join us on stage so we can do a countdown for the lights, because I understand Public Works says they're ready. All right, is everybody ready? You're ready to see the lights. Okay. Is Public Works ready? Yes. Okay, well, if you guys are ready, and Mayor, Council, are you ready? Yes. Okay, start us countdown.
Well, thank you again, Marnie. And I'd like to introduce some of our councilmen. 3 of them are here. Mike Whiting, Jody Rooney, and Marty Grossman right here. Marnie said great council, and these people are just super. I've been very lucky as a mayor to work with such of a good council. Now, this is the moment when we should start the countdown and hit the lights. Let's start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There they are.
Be good, for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. The kids and girls in Boylan will have what you believe. They're gonna build a toilet all around the Christmas tree. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you.